All right, hello and welcome to this new video. This is my second stream. I have time to improve my skill in streaming, and so today basically we are going to set up the authentication for my arbitrage application. I mean, I have an authentication system, but it's not that much accurate. Like, let me show you. Yeah, that's it right here. Like basically you already have the I set up some user with a password inside my web application file, and I just set up two user, and a GWT secret key and also some API keys. And yeah, since it's not that much accurate, it's not scalable, because at the end maybe there's some people that are going to that will want to connect to my application, I don't know, buy something. So that's why I need to set this up. Let me see if the stream is working. I hope is it. Nice. So I'll be watching on my phone as well. Alright, so here's the application. Is the output. So I already explained it in one video, so you can go and check it out. Like how it works, okay? So you can go and check it out on my YouTube channel. Okay. So let's try to connect. Alright, so for admin, I'm using this password. Okay. Nice. So you can see that it's working, yeah. But as I said before, I mean the user's credential have been stored in the same file as the where I define the endpoint. So it's not clean, and I mean this should be in a database or something. Okay. So what I'm going to do, this is not working because I have make sure I change all of this before I start the stream because these are sensible data and the application is already on live. Alright, so anyway, I'm using SQLite to store the data. Maybe in the future we do Postgres, but yeah, that will be in the future. Alright, so I'm going to use ChatGPT. I don't have I'm using the free plan or OneSurf, so I don't have the paid version. So I'm going to just use like the ChatGPT, the chat interface to ask question and copy and paste the code right inside my code. Yeah, it's a bit slow, but Okay, let's go. I don't think the other endpoint we need. Maybe I will start from here. Claude is really good at this kind of stuff because Claude helped me to write most of the codes. The thing is, sometimes Claude is not that much overthinking like Gemini or something. I mean, Gemini is sometimes making a lot of mistakes or errors. Claude is accurate, but sometimes it gives you too much answer. Like, not overthinking, but it gives you too much. It gives you something you don't need. That's what I don't like with Claude. But anyway, let's go. So I'm gonna say, I want to set up a proper auth for my app. I'm using SQLite. What? I'm using SQLite as DB. What? One moment. I want to set up a proper auth for my application of using SQLite on DB. What can you give me infra to manage structure to manage users using for like username, password, etc. And I plan to set up in the future I plan to set up in the future something I plan to set up in the future pricing to define assets, etc. So here I'm gonna say, as you can see, the auth is not properly set up. Yeah, it's also I have my database, which is here. So I think you can help me to do this. And I would say, please keep it simple. Let's see. So again, as you can see, this is my login page. Nothing crazy, really simple. You just put your username, password, and bam, you're connected. You know, one thing I don't like with closed code is like when you're using the chat version, you're just rewriting the whole things. And I mean, like, I just need my SQL query, you know. That's all. You don't need to rewrite the whole things, bro. Look, I didn't ask for rewriting the whole thing. Just give me what I need to set up. I will stop this. I will open a new chat. I'm using free version, so I sorry. Now we add. I'm not asking you. I will say, please do not rewrite the whole thing. Just please do not rewrite the whole thing. Just give me the update I need, and what else? Where to put where to put it. Also, yeah. Is there anything else I want to say? But I don't think so. Let's go. Alright, so let's see again. I think now it's going to give me. Okay. Alright, so here we have our last login and pay counts. Here is API keys table. User ID key hash is active. Last use. Okay. I think this is in case I will set up an API, like I will just give API keys. Yeah, not bad, not bad. And this, what is this one? This is create default admin user if not exists. I don't know what is this one. If queue software. Okay, so basically I think this is a code to create your first user. Okay, let's see the auth. Create a new file to handle user database operation. Alright. Okay, so basically I think this is the method to I think like at this point we definitely need Postgres SQL, because or like any proper MySQL database, you know, because like imagine because I think with SQLite you cannot, like two processes cannot write to the database at the same time. About the read, I don't know. Let me ask ChatGPT to see. Okay, the read is good, but the write is not good. But since I don't want to make it really complicated, it's like just something easy for now, and in the future we update or we download Postgres to update it. I don't know, but I feel like I should do it now, you know. Let me see how to install browse. I don't even know how to write it. I don't care. So then go to Okay, let's go with this one. Let's go with Postgres. At least I don't have any log problem or something like that, you know. My network is a bit slow, so I don't know if I start doing this. Can I just okay, I cannot even pause the stream or something. I don't know. You know, I don't like this kind of situation because it's like I'm thinking about what is the best option. Should I go with Postgres or just go with what's the name of it? With SQLite and put all my data there, and when I'm ready, I will just switch to Postgres. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one, no problem. Let me ask one question. Get user by username, get user by ID, create user. Because here, the user normally didn't have all the rights to do certain things. So how he manages this? How are you managing the permission? Yes. Good catch, Andy. Bassino. Oh, okay, let's go ahead. Okay, the permission is right here. Okay, it's right here. Get user permission based on chair and admin statute. So those one are it's pretty smart. This is the mechanism that define the permission based on the user. So probably if you free, you can just read, you know. Wow, I mean, people who did like, people who do like authentication things are really I don't want to think about the whole like redesign it, because there's RA now. You don't need to. It's not like before. You have to rethink about how you will do it, but here now it's more easy. Okay, so I got. Okay, so here is the type of subscription you have. So here is, okay, for the user table you have a certain API calls you can do. Okay, so APIs call limit 1000. I don't know if I want to define it in that way. That's mean like a user can do like 50. No, I think I don't need this one. For me, it's okay. You can send as much as requests you want to the server. You don't need certain API calls limit or something like that. So what is this? Okay, this is one is using for an ID key. Let's go in Germany to try to understand this real quick. Explain this to me. Okay, we have an API call limit. Okay, I understand. Maybe I can set a high number for that one. So you can send like up to 100,000. So I will see an average, because the front end is sending approximately one or two requests each 5 seconds. So yeah, 1 or 2 requests each 5 seconds. So in 1 minute, that will be like 60 divided by 5, I think. Yeah, and then I would get probably something like, let me see, let me do the math real quick. Yeah, that's around 12 requests per minute. So let's say 24, and maybe you will send, because I also have, I'll show it later. There also other feature on the interface. 12. Okay, let's put it at 15 or 18. 18 for 1 minute, and then 60. Okay, so 1 hour, maybe you will send 1,000 requests. So that's 25,000 requests per day. Yes. And then in 1 month, yeah, it's not that bad though. But definitely, I don't think we need this request limit. I really don't think we need it. Okay, there was unlimited API calls, so probably maybe for free user I will but the thing is, did I need to do it based on the number of times you call the API, or based on the time you call a certain services, something like that? I don't know, but anyways, look great. Let's just take this one. Okay. Okay, I think it's good. Okay, just go on. Yeah, let's just take it. I think it's not that bad. Let's just take it. Sorry. I just go one by one or something. I don't know why this didn't work. Okay. The thing is, on the first authentication system that I defined, I have many methods to log in. Basically, I can use the GWT. I can use the okay. I think this one is still available. Yeah, it's still available. You just need to. I would just need to put this in a environment or something. And I have this. Let me ask ChatGPT about this. but this is not being used. Let me see. We use this. Oh. Okay. Sorry. This is the one that is being used to create the access token. Okay. So this is really important. Like, it's really important. Okay. And that's all. Sorry, guys. I don't know that much about web authentication, so this is all new to me. Also, I'll try to learn. And I think the API keys as well is something different. Okay, this is an alternative to the GWT. What is GWT? Okay, so I guess like they can request the, maybe if you're an user, you can request maybe the API keys, something like that. Okay, this one is being used with the bearer and all that stuff. Okay, now I understand. Now I do understand. Okay, this is different. Alright, so let's see what Claude is proposing. So you have to read again, you know. I don't get stuff like on the first catch, on the first try. Yeah, I have to read it again multiple times before I get it. So I see there's someone new in the chat. Because I think there's 2 persons here watching now. You're most welcome if you want to suggest. Get user by ID. This one is for create user. I'm really confused now. I'm confused. API limit free 1000 basic. Okay, this is the numbers of API calls you can do, or you can make. So for free version you can do up to 1,000, for basic 10,000, and for pro 11,000. The thing is, I don't need this. Maybe for free version you can go up to 1,000. For basic it can be pretty limited, because if you paid, we don't want to. I think Claude didn't get it. Let me upload the how does it look? This is my index one. I'm not for now serving APIs. Users, we have process my service through interface or web app. So you can do $1,000 call. Yeah, I don't think he get it. I think because of I didn't give all the. Let me give over. Okay, let's see what we got. It's not even 1,000 call per day. I think the API calls also is not that bad. It's not that bad. Because the goal is to remove all of this. I'll maybe keep this one. System can expand. No. I think this one also going to be removed. I will ask. And because the goal is to, like, when a user trying to connect and he need to set up like the authentication, like he put his name and the password. Let's say he already signed up, okay? He will be in our database, yeah, with some information, with his email, you know, this kind of information. And after next time he wants to log in, he will send a request to the server. The server going to check in the database, is this user allowed to make an API calls, you know. The thing is, I mean, when you connect it to Facebook, you don't care about API calls. You don't care about API calls. You just care about no, not just Facebook. Let's say ChatGPT, for example. You care about, okay, I am allowed to make. So as a free user, you can just make maybe 10 requests, 10 question answer. You can ask 10 questions. Yes, 10 questions. And yeah, as a premium user, maybe you have like 100 or 200. You can ask 200 questions, up to 200 questions, something like that. This is kind of the same system I want to set up here, because user doesn't care about API calls. This is between the front end and the back end. End user doesn't care. Who really care? I mean, maybe if you're a developer, you are into programming and other stuff, and then you want to make some API calls, okay, then you can care about how many API calls you do or something like that. But as an end user, you don't care. So I'm trying to find the right way. I never did it I never work on the authentication part on the web, on a web application. So that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. So when you connect, what I'm trying to do is, like, when you connect, you can have, like, maybe as a free version. Sorry. When you only signed up, and you will get the free version, yeah. And then you can do up to 100 API calls, okay. So free version doesn't have access to many things. You cannot trade, you cannot do many stuff. Yeah. You can just have 100 API calls, and these API calls will just be for read. I mean, the permission you have, you just have read permission only for certain APIs. Maybe you can get opportunities, like 1,000 opportunities, something like that. Yeah, I think it's not bad. It's not bad. I can keep it. Just is the name that I don't like API calls. Maybe credit is okay. Let's see. Anyway, I will need to test all this once it's done. Here, Claude didn't set up a permission table. But I'm like, what if there's new permission? I need to shut down my server and reload. Yeah, the free only have the read, and the other one so let's see what we got here. Yes. So if tier in pro unlimited aperture. I don't need to track the API calls. It's okay. One moment, I'm coming. I'm going to use the restroom. Let's go. Now I'm really confused. I don't know if I will call it APR calls or credit. But anyways, it can be the same thing. I would say just can you set up the permission in the table. I'm wondering who is using get permission. Good enough. Okay, so let's go and create the I'll just say user auth.y. Get user by using blah blah blah. Get user permission. Yeah, throat code is out. already exceed my limits. Access to work dashboard. I'm bleeding. Thank you, Lord. You know, when I'm using AI, I just don't like to go copy and paste. I need to understand it. So I need to think, and then I will, if there's some edit or some edit, I will do it. Okay, this is the create user. Oh, where's the music? I think I'm gonna remove the web access thing. Let me see this one. It look easy, but it's not. It's definitely not easy. Cool. Oh, see. One moment. I'm checking phone addiction. Now let's try it with ChatGPT to see. Let's try with ChatGPT. Alright. Look. Record. I'm gonna give index as well. And database. Sorry, I see mosquitoes. Mosquito on the spot. I want to set up with the permission fix. Oh shit, I forgot to So that's what I say. You can see that Cloud Code is ahead of ChatGPT. I swear to God. I don't know which model they are using the free, because I think like you have like around 10 questions you can ask for using the free version. Like you can ask 10 questions as a premium, and then they will switch you to the free version model. Well, I guess from premium, this is ChatGPT 5. And yeah, it's definitely not that much accurate like Cloud Code. Cloud Code is definitely better. Sorry, Cloud. What's the name of the model? So, Cloud Sonnet. I can already feel that it's not what I want. It's definitely not what I want. Alright, let me think about it. I will close the live, and because I think it will take me a lot of time to figure out. It looks simple, but you have to design the whole things about how it will work. So this is something I didn't do. I just put my head in without even. Let me. This is for loan opportunities. Technically, I should. The only place. Yeah, this is okay. Now, current user is guaranteed to have rate. Alright, guys, I'm gonna continue next tomorrow, maybe. I hope so. So I will give a look again to all this and we update.